I love raw data and things, and we haven't looked at the creative card pool in a little while. So there was some pretty big surprises as of late with the creative card pool that kind of took people a little bit by storm. I was one of them. So the matchup between Fire King and X Sabers has concluded. X Sabers moves on with 7,001 votes to 6,423 votes. So this is kind of interesting in terms of data and representation here. You were close, Fire Kings, but you weren't quite close enough. And I'm definitely expecting some pretty large representation from X Sabers, because Fire Kings are a little bit of a fan favorite. People like this deck. It's got its own cult following. But this was not as much of a major lead as I thought it was going to be. You're within, what, like 600 votes of each other? So that this was really down to the wire. Now, there was this one. This one blew people away. All right. The matchup between Photon and Mermail has concluded. Photon moves on with 10,840 votes to 6,565 votes for Mermail. That is a basically 5,000, like 4,500 person lead with Photons over Mermail. Now, everybody, including their mother, thought that Mermails, the competitive community, will get this. Well, it's not the case. The casual player base won this one, and very surprising to me that we got the chance to see this. So I'm a little bit sad that Mermails aren't going to win, but I guess looking at this raw data, though, like this huge push here, that if we continue to see this large representation pushing forward here for the future, we could see Photons win this entire thing if they really have this much of a fan player base behind them. And that's really scary to think about at the end of the day here. So we could be seeing our new winner here, right? The knockout round for Photon versus beautiful Mermail. Did not expect that. Whew. Now, that's really small. This round of the Create a Card poll has concluded. Frogs won with a 10,191 lead to TG's with a mere 7,799 lead for this. That's not really that crazy of numbers, but frogs are pushing it. Once again, say hi to your poor little overlords over in the Mermail Bay, because frogs are getting the love right now. Not Mermails. No. Not Mermails at all. I also kind of thought that TGs might have a little bit more of a pushing here for this, because, I mean, TG's missing, honestly, what, 2 good cards? And they can be on the top of the world here. But no, that's not what we're getting here. So congratulations to Frogs. You pulled it off, and I'm not exactly quite sure how you did it. But in terms of data, go Frogs. This was interesting. The matchup between Fortune Lady and Hazy Flame has concluded. Fortune Lady moves on with 7,837 votes to 5,710 votes for the Hazy Flame. Now, Hazy Flame, I'm really sad by this. Hazy Flame needs more than one card. Hazy Flame needs like an entire archetype makeover at this point to be functional. And I'm actually, like I said, I'm really sad about this, because this would have been a good chance to push Hazy Flames further. What do? They stack all their Exceed material onto their cards. I quite honestly think that they need... Okay, so like, you look at Hazy Flames, you give them like the best card in the world. They're still going to need like a better Exceed, better Searchers. They were a really cool tech engine in their time, but it really goes to show that one card... Frogs can get away with one good card. Fortune Ladies, I think Fortune Ladies can get away with one good card at the end of the day. But when you look at the rest of these results, it's kind of shaky right now, honestly. So that was kind of interesting to see. Also, kind of a little bit smaller of a turnout for this voting. This is the more recent one. Alright, so what's going on in the bracket so far? Yes. Weather Painter beat out Gradle. Okay, check. I see that Lightsworn versus Dynamist. Like 100% sure here that our poor friends, the Dynamist community. I don't think you guys are winning this. I think that we are going to see... I still think that we could see Lightsworn win this entire thing. It would not shock me at all to see this, but we'll have to wait and see. Inzectors, remember, Inzectors came back, ran this thing back, and beat out the Valkyrie bots. You guys thought that you could machine dupe. Oh, no. We don't do that here. So, kind of cool enough that we actually beat out the Valkyrie botters here and seeing Inzector move on. I also think that as much as I love Sylvan here, I do think that we are going to see the Cyber Angels take this one, as much as we don't want to see this. So in theory, all right, your matchups will be Weather Painter versus Lightsworn. I hate to say it, but I think Lightsworn's going to knock that one out and advance on in the bracket. Like, this bracket's pretty much locked up. Inzectors versus Cyber Angels, I really want to give that to... I really want to give it to our good friends down here at Cyber Angel, just because Inzectors are loved, don't get me wrong, but I don't think you're competing with the fan favorites versus just like high representation of things. So I guess it comes down to like competitive community versus casual community, but how much of the casual community is involved in this, I don't know for voting, but I have a feeling Cyber Angels will win this bracket. Now, interesting enough over here, X-Sabers versus Fortune Lady. Now, looking back here at the data for Fortune Lady, they had 7,000, and what was it? X-Sabers had 7,000. As much as I hate to say it, I think Fortune Ladies are going to beat out X-Sabers. I don't want to count X-Sabers out yet because I love this deck. I really do, but I have a feeling they're going to lose this. And then down here, what was it? Frogs had 10,000 votes. That's insane. Frogs had 10,000 to Photons 10,000. All right, now I do think that unironically we might see Photons beat out Frogs, but whatever ends up happening in this bracket as I'm making this video, this is going to be an insane knockout round right here. Like, these two Titans both pulled in 10,000 on their first round of voting, so don't be surprised if you see Photon win here. You'll have your Titan round here. Don't get me wrong, like, if Photon wins off Photon versus Fortune Lady here, I think Photon wins that and advances here. And then you might end up seeing, I think Lightsworn beats out Cyber Angel. You might end up seeing, at the end of this entire scope of things, Lightsworn versus Photons. And I want to see Lightsworn win. I really do. But, man, ITT, the entire video, Robbie just dick rides Photon. I don't know. I think Photon might be the clear winner of this now. We'll have to wait and see. The round that mattered was right here. This would have sent Mermail down their path. I guess we massively judged how many people love Mermail in this game. And we could see Lightsworn get blown out. I don't know, but I think the community loves this deck enough to push it here. And then we will see the battle of this. This is going to be a power round right here. We'll see who will win, Frogs or Photons. If Frogs win it, I will probably be shocked, but I kind of think that our dear friends at the Photon community will be loving this to see. So, a lot of power rounds to come, a lot of other cool things as well. So, what do you guys think about the update to the Create a Card project? What are you guys looking forward to seeing most out of these next couple of rounds? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Like I said, I think that this whole process of voting has been very interesting. And it's really cool to see these developments coming from this. You know what I mean? Alright guys, I'm out. Peace. Have a good rest of your... Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out Vanquill40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by Mquill40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mquillgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.